Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. Good to have you. In this episode, we're going to take a look at a 1/64 scale Corvette C8.R, that made by Mini GT. Now folks, these are die-cast cars, very sturdy, very inexpensive, 10-15 bucks, doesn't cost a whole lot. They come sold in blister packs. I think their original intention was retail. And after you've broken through that, all you basically have left is this little box that you see right there. It's good for storage box, but not much else. However, the cars are nice and they're very affordable. They do roll, but they're not going to be, able to keep up with your Hot Wheel collection or those cars you have in your Hot Wheels. They don't have a lot of fragile parts, which is a good thing. The mirrors are fairly sturdy. You've got a rear wing also that is pretty sturdy as well. So the bottom line is if you drop it, you're playing with it, you roll around your desk, whatever, I don't think you're going to do a whole lot of harm to it. And those are the good things. Now, this particular car is the number 4 car that competed in the 2020 IMSA 24 Hours of Daytona. And this was the initial release. This and the yellow 3 car, they have opposite liveries, were the two C8Rs that presented in 2020, replacing the outgoing front-engine Corvette C7R, of which I own one of those myself. And quite frankly, I much prefer it. This car, as I mentioned, has a mid-mounted engine, the LT6.R 5.5 liter naturally aspirated V8 that puts out about 500 horsepower to 7,400 RPM. It's a good engine and a good running car and was very successful. It won the Constructors' Championship, the Team Championship, and the Drivers' Championship twice, both in 2020 and 2021. Had a lot of success. Particular drivers in this car were Oliver Gavin of Great Britain, Tommy Milner of the United States, and Marcel Fassler of Switzerland. Good factory drivers. And those of you that have seen my videos and you know a lot about IMSA, as you know, IMSA cars are color-coded, not the car itself. But for example, this car has a red number panel that you see right there. That indicates in the IMSA Championship, this is a GTLM Pro car. You see GTLM right there down at the bottom near it. You also have red mirrors. You've got a red end cap on the banner. And you've got red end caps on the rear wing. If this were a Pro-Am entry, it would have everything else in green, the number panel, the mirrors. They are mandated by AMSA. They are not the option of the manufacturer or the team to do that. So if you're not familiar with IMSA, you know that now. Now, Mini GTs, as I mentioned, are affordable. They're nice. They do lack a lot of detail. You're not going to see Michelin on the tires here. You're not going to see a visible brake caliper or rotor, respectively. There are no antennas, no tow hooks. Now, another issue that I have with Mini GTs are inaccuracies. In this one, to be quite honest with you, the color of it is terrible. The paint is a dull gray color. Now, you can see the car behind it. This is a 143 scale, number 3 car. Different livery. This was a special Sebring livery, but notice that the color is more like a dark silver metal flake, not gray. So, quite frankly, guys, the color of this is just totally wrong. And yet another issue that I have with Mini GTs, I call it their shortcuts. Now, nevertheless, if you want to collect 164s and you do want a Corvette, the only player in town is Mini GT, and this is what you got. You're kind of stuck with it. It's not a bad car. It's actually a very nice replica. It's well done. Mini GT are well known for not having a lot of, frills and what I consider essentials, like at least an antenna. But, they do make it an affordable race car for 10 or 15 bucks. So, folks, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.